I've been lately thinking about this, that do I really want to waste my youth writing prompts? I feel like there has been this pressure that has been created to use AI, and half of the people don't even know how to use it. Even I got stuck into this, that okay, I need an AI agent for myself.
AI agents. Well, hey, don't be scared.
And I'm trying to convince myself that I do need it, and then I'm trying to set it up. And here I am, a fool, asking AI to do something that I can do by myself. You know, of course, we do a lot of this commercial work, we do branding, that's what I do at my studio. But at the same time, I didn't start doing that. And the reason I do all of that is one thing, because I love to create, and that is it. And the reason my studio is the way it is, the people that I work with, the people in my team, and everything is because we all share the same value, that we all love the process, we all love to create. And yes, it would be nice to make X amount of money by doing no work.
Okay, wait. So you're telling me that you want those 4 packaging concepts, like not even the concept, you just want the whole thing print ready in just 48 hours. Am I hearing you correctly? So just because your last agency messed up, like how is that my problem? Last time when we pitched you and we said that something like this takes like 4 weeks, and even if I, ask my team to do overtime and ask the illustrators to do overtime and do everything, that would still be like maximum 2 weeks. AI. Like, what do you think? Like, AI is just like, I'm gonna write a prompt and it will be ready. Like, why don't you just do it with AI? Like, even if we, let's say we do this with AI, you know that what I quoted you before was like $3,000. Now that you want it in 2 days, it's going to be at least $6,000. Or I can't even, Okay, good. So listen, and one more thing, to be very honest, you need to pay the invoice in full because of this last.
The word we use as Muslims, which is halal or haram. Halal means something that is permissible by God, and haram means that something that is not permissible by God. When I look at my process where a client is paying me as an artist, to create something for them, and I create it through this artificial intelligence, I ask myself, like, is it halal? And I think it would be only halal if I tell the client that this is what I am going to do. I know, like, if some people are using AI as stock imagery and all of that, like, that's another thing. But I'm just like talking about the actual thing, the generative part of it. At the core of it, it's wrong, right? Like, you generate a beautiful image of this amazing scene with this 3D character. Do you really think you made that? You generated it. Just because you spent a few dollars generating that image doesn't mean you made it. It has been made with the help of so many artists who have worked their asses off. And you know how people say, oh, now you can make a movie in 10 minutes? That would not have been possible if people didn't spend years making the actual movies that this AI is referencing to make your shitty AI movie, And I know a lot of people will justify that AI is the future and all of that. But at the same time, is it really the future? Like, we didn't ask for it.
So this is something that I made with the help of Claude. Let me tell you what I basically have been doing. So I've been trying to build this weird interactive type thing with explaining what I wanted, and I created like variation after variation after iteration. Now this is something, honestly, I love that I can do without coding with AI. And the best part is that it's something that I can use for myself. I personally don't feel like there's anything wrong with this, but I'm not like a coder or like an engineer. This is a font that has been made by our team member. So something like this is like a creative thing that you've made, and now you're implementing it with AI. That's the beautiful part.
Because I can do certain things that I am really good at, and I spent years mastering that craft. Like, that's something that I still want to do. But like, to do something that you're not doing, and a lot of losers are out here like making AI music and then making AI influencers and whatever. That is another world that is just, I'm not even interested in that, to be honest. And you know how people justify that it's really good? The fact that it is good does not mean that you should consume it. But what I'm trying to say is, you should not waste your youth writing prompts. Learn something because you want to. Go through the hard process, because right now what are people are not even writing their own prompts. Like, that's how insane it is at this point. It's like, copy my skill, copy my prompt and make this. Now if everyone's doing this collectively, now everyone can become a filmmaker, a brand designer, a musician, whatever. So who is consuming if everyone's creating? Like, all the consumption that we do is just watching reels, right? We just wake up and we watch a bunch of reels and we doom scroll our way to bedtime, right? That's what we're doing. And now came AI, so we stop doom scrolling and then we write prompts and we get a bunch of things and then we're like, oh, what a productive little day I had. But really, was that productive? Did you really do something? And obviously all these like AI campaigns that you see around you, like, understand one thing, all of the AI stuff is for shareholder value.
I just ran into a company that they focus fully on making digital furniture for metaverse spaces.
That's insane.
This AI thing made me really think about NFTs, right? Because NFTs, yes, they would have been helpful for some people, good. They were in the scene, they understood the game, they made money and whatever, right? And then there was me, that I had no idea what NFT was. I did watch a bunch of videos. My friends didn't really know anything about NFTs. And I was just forced by everyone who followed me on Instagram going like, Areeb, you should be doing NFTs. People were even commenting on something like, this should be an NFT. Like, that person had no idea what an NFT is, right? Except the full form of it. And here I am, I don't have an NFT, what is it? And just to be prepared when the next time someone says, Areeb, are you into NFTs? And I'm like, yeah, I'm into NFTs. I've uploaded some on and of course I lost all of that money. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just did all of that, not because I wanted to do it. I genuinely just did that to fit in. And I feel like now that I look back at it, the only hype that I got from this NFT world was that there was this guy who copied my image, and he placed that image into PixArt and he made like 10 variations of one of my images and he was trying to sell it, and someone bought it for like $15 from him or something. I don't know what it was, right? And I shared it. I was like, look at this guy stealing my work, and that was wrong, and that was a kid and whatever. I don't even care about it, but it's so funny that I was so dumb or numb, I would say, dumb and numb, to include and force myself into the NFT world where I didn't even want to go that. I wanted to just make art. And yes, the business of that is important. Like, I do think about the business of my art and everything, and how much do I do the business part, how much do I create something, and certain times I'm just doing it. And now I feel like AI is here, everyone's just like putting a gun to your head going like, use AI or you will be left behind. And the point is to this conversation that don't get forced by everyone, okay? Just stand up for yourself. You don't need to use AI. You don't need to have an agent. You can wake up, put in your hours, do the work, and go have fun with your family or go to sleep, do whatever you want to do, but just don't let people bully you into using AI, okay? Please.